A day to the protest, Friday precisely, heavy presence of police, police vehicles of different types were seen at the Lekki toll gate. And that was actually what sparked more reactions on social media. People talking about, why this has to happen. In your own opinion, do you think the police did wrong by being on ground, in that capacity at the protest ground, seeing that what happened with the EndSARS protest is still quite fresh in the minds of the government?
Well, thank you very much for this beautiful question. And let me say that we, as Nigerians, will remember what happened 2 days ago as a generational rescue by those brave young men and women who actually came out, to rescue democracy. If nobody had come out on that particular day, that would have cemented Nigeria as a dictator nation. Simply because what the government of Lagos State and the federal government of Nigeria did by threatening people not to come out was an affront against democracy. So there were two things that actually happened on that day. One, to demonstrate that indeed as a nation we practice democracy. Two, that government exists for the people and not the people for government. And that second one is on the premise that they decide to reduce everything about Lekki to economic gain and financial motive. The preoccupation of the Lagos State government was about the money they were going to be making from the Lekki toll gate, which was actually even built on the first instance by taxpayers' money. Now, the government has no power to stop to stop people from coming out to protest. This is democracy. The current president of Nigeria also had his own time and protested. And I think Barrister Femi Falana essay had said Chevalier how he went to court, to protect the right of General Muhammadu Buhari and his political allies, their right to protest, their right to ventilate their opinion. That has been well settled in this country. And the same president, General Muhammadu Buhari, cannot, under the same democracy that guarantee him his freedom of expression, freedom of association, also deny other Nigerians that same right. The Lagos State government, led by Babajide Sanwo-Olu, cannot under any guise, under any wise, deny Nigerians the right to peacefully assemble. And also, let me say, it is also so funny that these protesters were charged under COVID-19 violation. When the rule in Lagos State says that it has to be 50 or thereabout, which we know is just a mockery anyway, just to show to the international community that we have some laws, rules, and protocols in place, because some of these things are actually not working. However, in their own filing, court filing, I'm sure that the number of people that have been arraigned or charged or sued by the police were less than 50. So that's the first mockery of their own approach to this matter. And the videos, there are a lot of videos that have been shown to Nigerians from based on what happened, on that very day. We had more policemen on ground than Nigerians who have come to protest. And I think what those young men did, they may not understand it very well, was a big rescue for our democracy, because a lot of people have even been, I've seen some senior persons, human rights activists who have been telling people, please, let us just let this go. There is no need for people to come out to protest. We should not put ourselves in harm's way. But those men, God put it in their consciousness to come out to protest in order to make a very firm statement that, look, you cannot murder democracy in this fashion under the guise of protecting the economic interest and the financial interest of a few cronies of government. Because for God's sake, as this toll gate in any way serve the greater majority in Lagos State, have they in any way declared the kind of money that is being realized on this toll gate? What have they done with it? the money they are collecting, what account has been given to the taxpayer? So these are some of the things that are happening. And I want our Nigerians to understand that, look, this democracy is being threatened. And it's unfortunate that the ruling elite continue to expand their means, of their means of exploiting us as a people. And when we challenge them, they come under nefarious excuses, making unnecessary giving unnecessary extra legal reasons why people cannot do certain things. And this is totally unfortunate. So I align myself with all Nigerians, including some people in the studio in Galaxy Television there, who have made very, very commendable comment about what happened, on that very day, that Nigerians have the right to protest, and there is no reason why government should be in a hurry to open that toll gate if indeed government exists for the people. Government exists for the people, and the laws must be made known and clear to government every day, anywhere in this world. And that's exactly what's happening, in any democratic nation. And so this is the situation, and I must say that these men and women who have been violated have the right to sue, and I'm expecting that some of them will return to court to sue the Lagos State government. And it was an afterthought that the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State is now making a statement trying to condemn what actually happened, because they know that one day everybody's going to give account. And I think the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State is aware of the implication of that, even though the IG has said nothing. But Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, His Excellency, should also understand the implication of his action. Everybody will give account.